Welcome back, everybody. It's Rudy with Alpha Investments, and for those of you who've been around a long time, you know a long time ago I did a video game video on the Persona series. So, everybody knows I'm a huge fan. I've got some of my original Persona 1 games here. These are my kind of fancy mint condition ones, and then of course I've got the factory sealed, Weiss sealed, and then of course same with the very first original Persona with of course a factory sealed Persona. Anyways, and of course I'm a big fan of the whole Shin Megami Tensei, I hope I'm not butchering the name, of different types of games and different types of old culture that they've done. Most of these were licensed years ago by Atlus. I don't know if anybody remembers. And like I said, they had different special versions. They had really cool things they've done over the years. I've always collected and been a fan of that kind of anime-style culture series. And even most of these, the newer ones, I never had time to play. So, and I even had some import ones. And of course, they even did some of these, some different versions. If you remember over the years, you can kind of look at them. There's actually different versions, if you can see that. You see how there's different FES series versus regular. Anyways, so this is a great time to kind of transition to something that's not really new, but it's kind of newer to me. How does that sound? It's newer to me because this is a card game, as most of you already know because you've been seeing some hints. Oh, I just dropped one. Can you see the name? Let's get some focus up in here. How about this? Let's get some focus, shall we? So, as most of you know, the card game is, although in America everyone calls it Weiss Schwarz, I believe it's actually pronounced Weiss, more of a V, because it's German, Weiss Schwarz type thing. But anyways, and one of the newer set series they've been doing is actually on the Persona series. And that was enough to push me over the edge, and I said, okay, we're going to have to buy that. We're going to have to just get into this stuff. We're going to have to test it out. We're going to have to try it. So first, I want to share, this is an interesting thing. So the way Bushiroad, why do I have no focus? Sorry to blind everybody. The way Bushiroad makes this game, and when they sell you a case, or this case, they come with 16 booster boxes of 20 packs. You get similar to like the Force of Will type of buddy fight. They give you some really cool playmats included. And you get kind of a case promo card. And what's interesting, and I was like, man, I wonder what would happen if like Magic did something like this. Because this case promo card, I'll show you in a minute, I'll put it on the table. That card is alone, it's like a $30, $40 card for like a store or anybody to carry or distribute and to kind of have. The way they do these kind of promo, kind of like a box topper, but more of like a case topper thing, I think is a way to pronounce it. And of course, they even have some other similar type of promo items, kind of like trial decks they call it. And I love how they have, Climax cards. I don't know, that always kills me. And again, you can see the old the Atlas name for the Persona series. And this is what they call trial decks. It's similar to the booster boxes, but these are more like pre-constructed decks or dual decks for all you Magic the Gathering fans. And again, I'm just a huge Persona fan, and the fact that this was a great moment to really try this and get into it, I thought this would be a great time to open one of these up, check it out, share it with everybody, and I just thought this is the time to do it. So, I'm going to kind of come over here to the old opening area, and we're going to plop her down. And, by the way, this is what the playmat looks like. I actually thought it was pretty cool. I don't know about you guys. So, I thought the playmat was it's smaller than I thought. Of course, the board state I don't think gets real large, because of the way you have your 3 main cards, you have 2 backups, you have kind of the way they do the life system. And I know most of you are not familiar with it, but I encourage you to kind of expand your horizons. And if you're into some of this kind of stuff, it's quite interesting. It is a Bushiroad product, which means there is going to be the really, really high-end, really, really expensive, can I just open this in my hand, I guess? What we call the Parallel Series. SP cards, kind of special versions of the cards. So, Bushiroad is known for doing that on the Buddy Fight and, of course, on the Weiss Schwarz cards. And they are very expensive cards. I am not even going to pretend they're not. They're like these kind of super holographic. It's almost like Magic with like foil lottery cards. That's kind of how I look at it. So I wanted to share it with you all. And this isn't going to be really a how-to video. It's more of a, wow, look how they... Oh, there is a box. Okay. There's a kind of a box topper card. So, just for most of you who are just not really aware of everything, I want to give you a basic rundown. Of course, it's just in the corner. You can see this is a PR. It's a promo card. Can you see it? There we go. See that PR? It is a promo card. And it tells you, of course, the series, the name, the card number, and the set, and that kind of thing. And, of course, you know, CH for character. Anyways, we're going to open some packs of just one little box here. And I kind of want to show you guys kind of how very, very unique this is. And I think you're going to understand exactly what I mean when you realize, when you see kind of how unique these type of cards, the quality, and I know I'm bashing on the quality, but I think it's just because the Wizards and the Magic cards have been so rough lately. And, you know, you compare that to Buddy Fight, Weiss Schwarz, and even Force of Will, and all these other card games, you know, they don't have quality issues like Magic does. So we're going to go through, I want to share it all. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So like I said, I'm going to give everybody kind of a rundown. And as with everything, one of my favorite things, they tell you exactly, this will look familiar to, I can't talk today, look familiar to you all. As you can see, the SP special cards are extraordinarily expensive. I think they're like between $50 and $100 a card. Triple rares can be like, you know, as low as $1 a card to $10. You know, SR special rares, pretty similar. And of course you have the, you know, common, uncommon, rare, double. Similar type of system. If you really want to translate it for all you Magic the Gathering fans, you pretty much have rare and then double rare, which are pretty similar. And then you have what I like to call the mythic rarity, and then the super lottery card rarity. It's just using different words. If you're kind of curious how that is, that's pretty much what it would be. Anybody remember that? Look at that. Sega. Copyright Sega. Holy smokes. And of course, Atlas, which has the rights to the Persona series. And of course, Bushiroad, who makes the card game. So, there we go. You've got a little rundown. These are the long packs. For those of you familiar or not, usually long packs are usually the Singapore, Korean, Japanese style trading cards. They do the long booster pack style cards. And they kind of have, which is nice, because it's kind of like a hang tab, and it's a longer booster pack. And when you open them, it's kind of, I don't know, they feel easier to open. Like the way they design them. And maybe that's just me, and watch, I spoke too soon, and it's going to be hard to open. It's going to be kind of hilarious. Alright, so I wanted to just share what it is. Yes, Persona is an anime-style thing. So if you don't like that kind of thing, you're probably just not going to like the game, and you're probably not going to like the Persona video game series. It's too complicated to give a historical rundown of the Persona series, but I at least want to tell you about it. If you're interested, you can Google it and read about the games and YouTube and all that. So, I'm going to give a quick rundown, okay? Card at the top. That's the level of the card. You have to be a level, everybody starts off level 0, and the more you get closer to losing the game, you level up, and you have to be a level 2 to play this card. It costs, oops, is it a little blurry? It costs 2 to play. That's your trigger mechanism in the corner, that is your flavor text, that is your pretty much abilities and active abilities, whatever. 8,000 is the pretty much power it can deal when attacking in combat. Your 2 soul is pretty much the damage it deals to a player. Of course, the yellow is the card color, which is interesting because I want to give a quick tidbit as we go through. And by the way, let me show you the, as you can see, common cards. So we're going to kind of go through here. Oops. We're going to go through and I'll show you. You got common. Look at that dude. And look, oh my God, he's got some, in America, if you have anything that looks like a cigarette in your mouth, you get like banned. Common, oh God, who remembers that guy from Persona? And of course, uncommon. And then of course, uncommon. And of course, you have a double rare, and you have a climax. Where's the common climax, by the way? So CC would be common climax. So again, a lot of the Persona series has a lot of like graffiti style artwork and different type of more hand drawn. A lot of people call it like comic book style artwork. There's more terms to it. I'm not familiar with all the lingo. So I thought that was interesting. Anyway, so in this particular pack, you have a double rare, and you can see double rares have that what we call flake style foiling. So I want to point that out. So interesting tidbits about the game that I think I know most of you are not going to be aware, but I wanted to share it. So to me, there's a few things that really, when the first time I ever actually attempted to do a how-to or play, and that was you start off at level 0. As your opponent attacks you, and once you get like 7 points, let's just keep it simple for everybody, you level up. And if you level to level 1, level 2, and then level 3, and then you lose the game. So the more you get hit, and the weaker you get, and the closer you get to losing the game, the stronger the cards you can play. So if you've only been hit a little bit, and you're only a level 1, you can only play level 1 power cards. But when you hit like level 2, 3, and you're about to lose the game, you can play your stronger power cards. And I think that's really fascinating. I've never seen anything like that. We have another, look at this dude. I can't, and by the way, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the Ryu as Skull, Phantom Vanguard. I'm probably going to just destroy pronunciations. Single rare, flake foil. Again, I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and this is, of course, a common Climax card. Climax, and again, you pretty much have 3 types of cards. Like, I call them spells if you want to kind of keep it simple. You have your character cards, which are pretty much the things you put on the front row or your backup to pretty much attack, defend. You have pretty much your spells, you know, kind of instant. You use it, it's done. And then you have your Climax, your kind of effect cards. God, look at that. I like the artwork. I don't know how many of you all are fans of this style. And this is a triple rare. Now, you'll notice on this triple rare, and I know I can already tell I already know people are going to say, you know, Rudy, the buddy fight, the artwork is so extreme. But I have to admit, the artwork on this, if you're into comic books and you're into certain anime, the artwork on this type of game, look at that. Look at that texture. Can you guys see that texture? I think that's pretty cool. Justice has prevailed. That is a really cool. And again, it tells you what kind of card it is. And of course, flavor text that this is your trigger, the event thing. It is from the Persona 5 series anime. And like I said, there's a lot of neat little things about the game. Like I told you earlier, my favorite thing was the idea that the more you're losing the game, the stronger the cards you can play. When I first found that out, about a month ago, when I first kind of attempted to play, I found that really interesting. Alright, so we got another double rare, Haru as Neo and Milady. For those of you from the Persona series. And by the way, Persona, most people in America pronounce it Persona. I believe the technical pronunciation is Persona. It's the same thing with most people in America pronounce it Weiss Schwarz, but it's actually Weiss. It's more of a V because it's German. So I believe it's the origination. Anyways, I think if anybody remembers that, if you played it, really cool. She's a pretty symbolic character in the game. And like I said, the Shin Megami Tensei type of culture in the games and the futuristic cyber, these different type of things and themes he has in his games are very specific. And yes, and by the way, in the culture, you're going to notice there is not a lot of diversity. Most of the characters are just kind of white, very pale skinned, there's not a lot, the guys don't have crazy muscles. You'll notice the men aren't very muscular, they're not tanned, you know, the hair is usually very messy. Women have very long hair, very basic facial features. You're going to notice the culture, it's a very different style thing. And then, of course, the creepy guys, they really accentuate how creepy they are. There's an uncommon. So you can look at a boop, boop, boop. May look. See the difference? Kind of the foiling kind of thing. Anyways. All right, moving on. So, again, uncommon, the new detective prince. And we've got ourselves a single rare Caroline. So, and again, remember, so if it's a level 0, you can pretty much play it right out of the gate. It has no trigger special ability effects type thing. It costs nothing, and it has a couple different, you know, abilities or attributes, whatever you want to call it. There's the name. It is a blue card. Another fun little fact for those of you still watching. After you get hit a few times, and you move your level from 0 to 1, all the cards moving forward have to be played as the same color. Boom! Yeah, how crazy was that? First time I played, I did not know that, and everybody was like, Rudy, you're breaking the rules, bro. And I was like, are you serious? So you notice you have blue cards, green cards, there's different ones. So after you take some hits, and you go from level 0 to level 1, and if you turn your card and signify level 1 off to the side on the board, it's usually in this area, all your cards moving forward have to be the same blue type. And I thought that was really, it kind of locks you in. I thought that was a really fascinating thing. I don't know how familiar everybody is with the old Weiss Schwarz. Ah, look at it. Morgana is Mona, the Phantom guy. Just a single rare, and again, tells you same thing. Common Climax, I think it is. And you have, ooh, a double little boop trigger. So, like I said, it was more of an introduction. And like I said, this was a great opportunity because I'm a fan of, this is probably my favorite anime style storyline, which is the Persona series. I've been playing the game since I was a kid, and I've been just a massive fan of the culture, the history, and what the storylines stand for. And I thought this was a perfect opportunity. Single rare Makoto the Queen. I think we already got that. I think we got a duplicate. And the show is over. So like I said, there's only 20 packs in a booster box. These aren't massive booster box. In addition, each booster pack only has, I believe it's 8 cards. So you're not going to see very extreme stuff. And by the way, as you can imagine, another reason I'm a big fan, notice all the reds and blacks. I mean, that's like my favorite color combination ever. velvet room. Isn't that cool? Look at this. Memento. Look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Mementos. That's creepy as hell looking. See, I can't pronounce some of the Japanese names. I'm just terrible at it. I'm not even going to try ruining it. And single rare, the protagonist, the Will of Rebellion. And, of course, the common little guy at the back. So I'm really hoping we can get something really neat. I want to share. Every time I do like some off-box opening, I never hit anything big. I'm really hoping we can get something to really stand out. I think that would be really cool. All right, and it reminds me almost of like old-style comic books, you know, before they're not allowed to do that anymore. Double rare as Skull Owl out attack. Man, level 3. He's a massive. Cost 2. Look at that. That's a beast of a dude. And another for my best friend. Man, come on. I'm so hoping to get something really... Because even when we did the other card games and different openings, I never, like even Pokemon or Buddy Fight, I never got the really... I want to get a really good pull on camera. It's a deal. And a single rare. She's cute, isn't she? God, I can't pronounce it. Futaba Sakura? Futaba Sakura? I am terrible at that. I know everyone's just going to beat me up in the comment section. Justice has prevailed. Alright. Like I said, we're already halfway through the little box. Like I said, there's only 20 packs. You go through them pretty quick. Commons. Commons. Haha. Evil common. And here we go. Uncommon. Like I said, I'm terrible at pronouncing them. And we got a single rare. Holy smokes. Look at those two checks. And, I mean, like, I'm picturing somebody hand drew and designed that. Look at that. I am thou art I. We can finally forge a contract. And again, single rare with a, yo, I'm ready. Sometimes it just kind of has very simple English Western culture wording, and sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of interesting. All right. Here we go. Don't you love the big eyes like that? I think it's cute. All right. Calling card. Uncommon and calling card. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. The same card? It's like, what the hell? And single rare, another Noir, all out attack. And another, oh my god, we are so, actually we haven't got, that is hilarious. There's a card called, oh my god, we are so awesome. Like, I love how they have cards that are just fun. Some of that stuff is just fun. Look at the chicks in the cold, I love that. That's super cool. Like I said, it's nice to see just simple art sometimes, simple basic things that a lot of other card games won't do anymore. Single rare, another protagonist's Joker. We're getting some duplicates. Are we getting duplicates where I belong? I feel like we are. Is it me? I don't know. So anyway, that's kind of a basic rundown of what each thing is on the card, what the words, the attributes, what it stands for. Like I said, I'm not really going to make a whole video on the how to play and how you have your frontline creatures, your backup, and the way you have your kind of 7 points, as I call it. And then once you hit 7, you level up, and once you level up to 3, and after that you lose the game. You kind of have your waiting room over here, kind of your deck over there. I really don't want to get too much into that. Swimsuit Mikado. She's cute. And of course, what is this? Look at that. A do. A die? A do? That is, like, that's cute. That's interesting. I don't think we've gotten that one yet. Alright, come on, let's get something. I thought it said Gordon Gecko at first. It's really funny. Prosecutor. The to-go? Tago? Terrible pronunciation. Really need to get better at pronunciations. Alright, swimsuit again, and hey, an SR special rare. We have not gotten anything like this yet. Protagonist, the Will of Rebellion. Wow, we actually got a special rare, an SR. Is that like one per box? Mission accomplished. I was like, I don't think we've gotten any of those yet. Huh. Come on. I'm totally hoping for an SP, you guys. We're going to get one in this video. I'm telling you. It's only like one in like 8 boxes or something crazy. We're going to get it. Single rare. Raiju Sakamoto? God, I'm terrible at that. And another mission accomplished. I think the sets are overall, there's no going to be really large sets, so you're going to get duplication. Haru, a life on rails. Look at that emotional look. Look at, he's just like no one's alive on the inside. Look at his face. And look at this guy, like a shopkeeper who's worked forever, is just miserable with his life. Alright, here we go. And uncommon. Fuda's Oracle. What is she? What are those glasses? Are those some sort of weird, what's it called? Snapchat glasses or something? Mikado is queen. Have we gotten this one? Double rare? I don't think we've gotten that one. Oh, and then I'll never forgive them. Hey, that's a different one. We have actually not gotten that one before. Well, we've only got 3 packs left. Come on, SP. Come on, SP. Come on, we can get it. Here we go. We're going to get one. It's a deal. And as Panther. Come on, come on. Uncommon. Come on. Oh, single rare, single rare. All right, come on. We've got 2 packs left. We got to get something crazy. Did we even get any triple rares? Or one? Did we get 1 triple rare? We didn't. Dude, we have not had a lot of hits. It is tough to get some of those rare cards, man. Holy smokes. Uncommon. Ooh, he's got banged up. And, wow, that is beautiful. That is really nice. You got a single rare. Anna's Panther, the talented Phantom actress. It's beautiful. I like the color. I like her hair. Her hair is almost in the air, showing that, like, the motion. I think it's really cool. For my best friend. Oh, last pack. Come on, come on, come on. Last pack, come on, come on. Here we go. This is it, everybody. Here we go. We're going to be to go. That's it. Come on, last pack. Here we go, come on. Look at the Morgan. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that creepy little bus guy. Calling card. Come on, here we go. Oh, single rare. Mikado Najima? Oh, we did not get any parallels or crazy. It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye. Seriously? You guys don't find that ironic as the last card. It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Super fun. I like exploring different things. I hope you guys enjoyed and liked to explore some different things like this. And again, the old box topper card. Thief of Hearts, and is a PR promotional card. Well, I appreciate it. That is the Persona 5 anime division of the new Weiss Schwarz English edition. Only 100 cards, 32 parallels, 8 per pack. I hope you guys had some fun. Maybe you learned a few things. And you guys have a great day.